Hi, welcome to Morningside-High Park Presbyterian Church. This pandemic has changed all of us, and as we return to church, we want you to know that we're committed to the health of our congregation and of our friends and neighbors. And so when you arrive for church on Sunday morning, things are going to look a little different. And we'd like to show you this little video to introduce you to some of those changes that you're going to see. The first thing you'll notice is that the doors will be open, and that's to reduce points of contact and to increase ventilation. You'll also find a friendly greeter willing to confirm your name and contact information in case contact tracing is necessary. And if you have a mask, we ask you bring it along. And if you don't have a mask, that's okay. We'll have some available for you here at the front door. And of course, it goes without saying, but we're going to say it anyway. If you are experiencing any symptoms at all of COVID-19, we respectfully ask that you don't enter the church. This front entrance is going to be a bit of a bottleneck. So we're going to ask that families stay about 6 feet apart, just the way you're accustomed to doing at the grocery store. As you enter the narthex, there'll be an opportunity to receive some hand sanitizer. And then you can enter the sanctuary and proceed to the pew indicated by the usher. You'll notice that the pews have been roped off and numbered, and that just helps us track how many people we can fit in. Our maximum capacity is 50 people, so if you don't want to be disappointed, you have 2 things you can do. 1, you can call ahead and let us know to expect you, and 2, you can come early. Where am I sitting? Right here? Over here. Okay. Now, you may be shown to a pew that is not your regular seat. We're hoping that you will work with us and enjoy this experience of a new vantage point. Another thing you'll notice is that there are no hymn books or Bibles available. The order of service and all Bible verses and lyrics to hymns will be available for you to read on the overhead screen. You'll also notice that the offering plate will not be passed during the service. Now, of course, the church depends upon your very generous support, and we will have that plate available for you to deposit your gifts in the narthex following the service. There will also be some options for online giving outlined on the screen. At this point in time, there will be no Sunday school for our preschool and school-aged children. Of course, we welcome families with children, and we encourage parents to bring along some activities, books, coloring books, or some small toys to help keep the children engaged during the service. If required, there will be one washroom available. It is the washroom down the Hall of Memories, just outside the minister's study. All the other washrooms, for example, the ones in the basement and the ones just off the fellowship hall, will be closed to minimize touch points and cleaning. There's hand sanitizer on the wall before you enter, and the washroom will be sanitized regularly. Don't worry, I won't subject you to my terrible piano playing. The music during the service will be supplied by our organist and our soloist, but there will be no congregational singing. There will also be no communal prayers or responsive psalms to avoid droplet spread. And, as you probably guessed, there will be no passing of the peace. At the end of the service, to reduce any crossover or droplet spread, we'll be exiting from the back of the sanctuary first. Unfortunately, fellowship hour is going to be canceled for the foreseeable future. However, that doesn't mean we can't say hello to one another. So please feel free to have a conversation from a respectful social distance. Mark, how you doing?
Kirk, good to see you.
High five. Thanks for watching. And we really appreciate your agreement in following these guidelines. And we look forward to seeing you the very first Sunday possible.